I just decided to come live now because I was unable to come on time. But no matter how many minutes we spend here in this live broadcast, let's see how far we can go, with it. So yes, it is very late, I know, but if you are awake, please join me in the live broadcast. Don't forget to like the video, comment, tell me where you're watching from in this late hour. As you can see, this is a reaction video on one of a popular person. If you know, you know. This guy has been on social media for a long time. Causing commotion sometimes, and he always speak on Igbo people. He always do. Always, all his program and video always centered on Igbo people, and he don't like anything Igbo. That is very, very, very clear. And we were told that he had an issue sometime in UK where they sent him to prison because of Igbo agenda and kind of instigating problem. Sonny, I see you. Good evening. I don't know if it's evening or night or morning in your location. I said my greeting. Please like this video. Like this video. It's very, very important to do while we are live. So this guy, Adeyinka grandson, 2015, 2016, he was very vocal, very, very haters of Ndi Igbo by any way you can think of it. He have made a lot of videos, a lot of comments, condemnable comments, and some of the comments that he made is actually what led him to go prison. If I don't know if it's prison or detention, I don't know what they call it there in UK. But Armstrong is here. Nice to see you, Armstrong. How are you? It's been a while, honestly. How is your work? I hope everything is all right with you. It's true. It's true. So this guy, Adeyinka grandson, after some time, after he went, they detained him. I don't know what. I cannot tell you the outcome of his detention or what happened to him, but he was off from social media for a very long time. And a few months ago, according to Sahara Reporter, they made it clear that he had been released. Guess what? He's back on social media again. Then guess his topic, his first topic, Ndi Igbo. The second one, Ndi Igbo. And I got notification about him. Yeah, nobody sent it to me. I stumbled on his video. So it's a post, not a video. I have to read and follow the comment, which I'm going to share with us in this broadcast. That's what we are here actually to do, to go through his comment. Then the one he made, the video he made, one of the videos is just a short clip. He says that in Yoruba language. I don't understand Yoruba language, all right? So I cannot tell you, but from the comment and from the headline written words he attached to that video, you understand that it still goes to Ndi Igbo. So why is it that he's always focused on Igbo people? Everything an Igbo man do is a problem to this guy. And few Yorubas have managed to, just few of them, which should be, I expect them to caution him, just like we cautioned this guy, what is the name of this guy from Igbo land? Is it Biafran? Paul Achebe. If you can remember, Paul Achebe made a video last year, was bashing on Bini people. He targeted Bini people making that video. I don't like it when somebody come out fully to attack, a group of people. The only group of people that if you attack them, I will keep quiet. In fact, I will clap for you is Fulani, because of the activities they're doing on everybody. Do you understand? So that one is they have gone extreme. But when it comes to like making a video to attack everything about Yoruba, I don't support it. I don't support if you make a video to attack maybe Calabar people, or you just targeted Edo people, It doesn't make any sense. If you actually have an issue with an individual from a nation, one nation, you should not escalate it. Like maybe like there's a video that I saw yesterday. I did not bring it to my program because to me it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So the video that I saw yesterday was an Igbo man. You know, I think he's producing, manufacturing something like drinking. Is it beer or soft drink? I don't know. But in a very, very, very bad, dirty, stinky environment. And guess what? One of Odudua brother or sister decided to, a man, is a brother from US. He decided to use that to make his headline. And he wrote a very long piece of words, and everything there is bashing on Igbo people. Just because one man produced drink or making on an unhealthy drink or beverages, I don't know because I cannot, in Nigeria they have this kind of a way. So sorry about that. In Nigeria they have this kind of, okay, Bufo Biafra said, is this life? Yes, it's life. Woto, look, lucky me. I am watching from Cossack, Greenwich, London. I don't, I have not been to there, so I'm sorry if I read it wrong. But all I know is that you are watching from London. Nice to hear that. So what I was trying to say is that this guy, in Nigerian day, because I don't want to lose my line of thought. In Nigeria, if you have a 2-bedroom flat, you can decide to, in that your flat, you can decide to be producing something like pure water. Just how they do it in Nigeria. Even in your own house, in your own residential house, they will have you convert it to a factory and a residential home. And that where they're producing those things are not actually healthy. If you understand what I'm saying. And they allow that, and government allow it, nobody cares. So this guy used that kind of environment to produce something as an Igbo person, and he was being caught. Instead of the guy, this our Duduwa brother from US, to focus on the guy, the individual that is making that kind of deadly product for masses to consume, he tagged it on entire Igbo people. That he said a lot of nonsense things about Igbo people. I don't blame anybody if you are bashing the person that is committing the crime. That's a welcome development. But when you abandon the person to target his race, it doesn't make sense. Yes, there are some things that you can tag on the entire people, like when it comes to terrorism, like what Fulanis are doing, or when it comes to maybe tribalism. That this, for example, now if Igbo people decide now to target on Yoruba people in the Igbo land, or to like what they're doing in Lagos, you can say that Yoruba people are destroying Igbo people's house, or southeast peoples that have property in Lagos are not safe. So you can make that comment because this has to do with the government of the people, and huge number of people are championing that. I mean, from political angle. Do you understand? Helen Peters, I see you, my dear. How are you? Nice to have you this hour, this late hour broadcast. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that if you have any negative things about somebody from any part of the country or anywhere, like whether Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, why don't you focus on that individual first? See if you can call out the crime the person commits. Don't bring it to everybody. Now, if you choose to do that, all right, let's assume that you don't think it's necessary for you to separate the bad from the chaff from the wheat, like they normally say. You don't want to separate the person that commit the crime from where he come from. Now, when somebody from that region do something good, don't tag that person that the Nigerian in US or have wins also award. Why don't you tag it to that individual? Like, if, for example, an Igbo man, like I saw in the news that Yoruba doctor, a medical doctor in US, was able to, conduct operation on a child that is still in the womb and be able to put that child back in the womb and something like that. I saw that news. It's something that is very, 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 rare to see. And when somebody from one ethnic group, whether Igbo, Yoruba, or any other part, manage to do that kind of thing, make sure also that you use that kind of method when somebody from that region commit a crime to also call that crime out. You don't just pretend that when somebody do good things, Nigerians have done good things. But when the person do bad things, this Igbo man, this Igbo people. And back to Adeyinka grandson. Here, this is a post from this Adeyinka grandson, as you can see here. He started by saying two different men, two different ideologies, two different goals from two different nations. Adeyinka grandson wants the Yoruba to control their land, okay, coastline, airspace, minerals, natural resources, taxation, police, army, immigration, prison, public service, and court under the regional system. Nnamdi Kanu is a land grabber. Do you see the difference? You can see the comment. Nnamdi Kanu is a land grabber who does not want Biafra. Just imagine who does not want Biafra, that is monoethnically Igbos. He wants Biafran that include the ethnic nations of the South, who are not Igbos. This is not the spelling of Igbo, but I'm just reading it so that you understand what I'm saying. To join Biafra by force, whether they like it or not, so that the Igbos will be the majority and rule as Lord and Master. People, this guy. Okay, let me continue. People who say that Adeyinka grandson and Nnamdi Kanu are the same, are big fools. They are not the same by a long stretch. Now, anybody that says that you are man, to even compare you, to attach you with Nnamdi Kanu's picture is a crime. Is a crime to humanity. Well, first of all, you are not in level. I'm not insulting. I'm talking about Adeyinka here. Adeyinka, you are not in the same level with Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, let alone Nnamdi Kanu. In every ramification, academically, age-wise, wealth, connection, you are not. There's no way comparing Adeyinka grandson with Nnamdi Kanu is an insult to Nnamdi Kanu. It's an insult to people. It's an insult to intellectual. First of all, your comment here, you said South. You were educated and you should know better. South is not even in existence in geographical terms, which Masakan have made it public. He have said it in public that there's not, which you yourself can go and do research. There's nothing called South. First of all, you said that he's a land grabber and forcing other people to join Biafra by fire by force, which is a lie from pit of hell. And when this kind of lie is being told, what he wants to achieve here is to corrupt the mind of coastal regions. Now, you said they are not Igbos. Nobody called them Igbos. What people say that we are one. We are one in terms of what? Ideology, cultural. The only difference between Igbo people with those people you are talking about is language. Language, which in olden days we have been told that in your own land, in Yoruba land, many people, many ethnic groups that speak Yoruba today were not originally Yoruba people. Today, most of you are still dragging Bini, that Bini belong to Oduduwa land, Bini belong to Yoruba land. But the reason what you want to achieve here is to create that is what you have been known for all this while. For more than 6 years that we are on social media, that is what we are known for. Creating division, causing ethnic war, making unhealthy comments against nations, against ethnic group, against a certain group. That's what we are known for. And it's not something that just started now that you are out from your hideout. I don't know if they banned you for social media, or you decided to take a break, or you were in prison. I don't know. I cannot say what I don't know. Then you mentioned something very, very interesting here. You said that difference between you and Mazamunuka is very, very long, long stretch. There is no comparison between you and Mazamunuka whatsoever. First of all, you said that you want regional system, to control this, control that, control this. And to you said Mazamunuka don't want Igbo people with only Igbo. Now, you said you educated and you know boundary. I hope that you watch this video. But let me tell you something. You that knows Nigeria very, very well, and in your own word, you want separation of Oduduwa from Nigeria, which is good. I love that. I love you. I love it when you Oduduwa people stand up to ask for their own independence, because it will help everybody as well. Once Igbo pull out and Yoruba pull out, it makes sense. Or even Fulani or Hausa decide to pull out from Nigeria, it makes a lot of sense. That is the beginning of the deliverance for everybody. Whoever that goes first, that is deliverance for everybody, not only you that is going. It is a starting point for every nation to receive their deliverance from the problem that we find ourselves in. And the benefit of the company, the Nigeria today, is British, not you, not me, not anybody in that region. Now, back to what I wanted to say. You said that Master Mekano don't call for, they don't want Biafra that is all Igbos, right? Now, why don't you start calling out the best people that create the current state that you people are now making in Nigeria? Now, what do I mean by that? In Delta State, if they ask you Adeyinka, is Delta an Igbo state? I know you say no. You will come against it. If any Igbo man says that Delta belongs to Igbos, you attack the person. But the land of Igbos is in Delta. The people of Igbos are in Delta. Who carved them to that place? Is it not a way to make Igbo minority? And what we are trying at now is that bringing those coastal people together in one country as a Biafran, which I am still coming to what is about forcing them. I'm still coming to that. But your fear is that bringing everybody together to be in a country, Biafran, all right, you are not foreseeing that these people may make headway and you are not included. And your fear and your problem now is that Igbos will be majority in the country. Now, you should know what is called confederation. That's why, to avoid this fear, is the reason why Master can present confederation system of government, which you yourself cannot even give your own Oduduwa people. Once you get your Oduduwa that you are crying for now, you will not allow minority in Yoruba land to have that system of government. You that I know, you will not. Can you promise your people, Oduduwa people, that once the Oduduwa nation comes, Oduduwa nation will be practicing confederation? You can't do that, because you call somebody land grabber and you forgot your history with other ethnic groups that surround you. Why is it that Yoruba people and Oduduwa people have their language in every corners of their region? As close as Igbo is to Akwa Ibom people still maintain their language, and they don't speak Igbo language. And it can never be a problem to any average Igbo person that you don't speak your language, to enforce you. Mention one community in the entire eastern or southern coast that you are talking about that Igbos have dominated. Because people always say dominate, Igbos dominate. People like you and some Fulanis, that's what you guys use. They dominate, Igbo want to dominate. Now tell me, or tell the whole world, one community, one town in Igbo land, or in coastal region, in south in your words, that have abandoned their language and pick up Igbo language. But I can tell you, in your own region, you have many group, many towns, many nations, people that have abandoned their language to speak your own. And you are enforced, you are still pushing to take Benin Kingdom. That's just a fact. Let us not lie about it. That you are fighting for independence does not mean that you have to lie to get it. You may hate me, I may hate you, but we are looking for one thing. But you abandon what you should be looking for to attack other people is very, very. It shows that you are a very, very irresponsible human being. In what we are going through in Nigeria today, if you actually want to do dual nation, like you claim that you do, you should focus on how to get it. And your freedom of Oduduwa is not in the hands of Igbo. If there's any document that everyone has to sign for you to have your Oduduwa nation, Igbos will be the first to give you that signature. But can you give Igbo to have their own? Of course you will not. Because your problem is that you have to give Igbo, even though you are separating yourself from Igbo, but you want to make sure that Igbos are being subjugated in every ramification, so that even when they have their freedom, they're still crying to you to beg. That's what you want. Because you have this, this element of slavery. You like to slave others in you. You talked about your grandfather in the past. I could remember you made before you had problem that your grandfather, you came from a family that has this and do that, because you keep on reading history of the atrocities of your grandfathers to other nations. And today you still want to carry that pedigree of your great grandfather or whatever, whoever. You forgot that Igbo people says that the day your father become great in your region, there's another man great in another region. And when these two great people come together, then you can know who will buy. You cannot just stay in your comfort room and say that I will buy to you when we have not have anything to do. So relax and use your brain, fight what is fighting you. Now you mentioned that Nnamdi Kanu is a land grabber. Now, who is a land grabber? Is he you? Because if you can tell yourself the truth, between Igbo and Yoruba, who own Nigeria? Forget about Britain, forget about Fulani. If Nigeria is to be, taken by rights, that the real owner of Nigeria today, I mean, in politics, political wise, it's you. It's Oduduwa people. It's Yoruba people. Nigeria is more on the side than it is on the side of Igbos. You cannot compare the two. You people are in power. You people have access to power. You have access. In fact, it was a Yoruba man that give order that by Biafran children. You know that. You know that the blockade that everybody is talking about is come from Awolowo. Awolowo is the one that initiated that idea on Fulani people to place a blockade or whatever they call that to stop Igbo food from going to Igbo land. It's a Yoruba man that did it. So if you want to check all these histories, you need to question yourself. You need to ask yourself some questions. Like I said, any reasonable person that wants freedom you have to be truthful to yourself. And you cannot, I will commit that crime. Igbo people cannot say, okay, because of that, every child that comes from Yoruba land commit that is a problem. No. But when you hear people from like you, then we remember Awolowo, then we group you with Awolowo. We cannot group every Yoruba like that. No, it's not possible. Because some of them don't need to answer for sin, for a crime that one single man committed. But looking at your words and hearing reading your post and all that simply means that you're even worse than Awolowo. If you have a chance today, you do the blockade again. No. But God is God in His infinite mercy. did not give you that kind of right, and you can never have it. You can never have it because you are very, very evil and very dark heart. Your heart is so dark. Master Kano is now in detention, receiving torment mentally in every ramification. You have never been, you have not been in your hand because of Oduduwa, and and you have the right, the zeal, the strength to come out and say that Master Kano don't want Biafra, that they want Biafra that is to grab land. In terms of most of you think that Igbo, because Nigerian map, Igbos have been destroyed in every way in the past, and it is our duty to redeem ourselves. Because even when you check the map of Nigeria, they carve just one single portion and name it the Igbo, that this is the Igbo people. Just like full stop in the map. You can zoom it, you can check it to compare the state in the north. The landmark is so small, and they did that on purpose because they want to tell you that you are very little, so don't think about having your freedom. Anybody who don't have critical thinking, we believe that map of Nigerian actually portray the size of Igbos, which is very, very wrong. Which is very, very, very wrong. The map shows that Igbos are just minority in number and in landmark. But the truth is that that map is just, they designed it for a reason. And they gave you people, wider map and everything. We know all those things. Igbo people are not lacking land to build anything. So that you see, let me tell you people, because some of you don't pay attention to how other people feel. You be in your own region to think and conclude on what is going on in somebody's house. The reason, one of the reasons why Igbo people are moving from one town, one nation to nation to do business is this. Igbo man believe that the more he brings his business closer to you, the more you patronize him. Do you understand what I'm saying? The more he brings business to you, it's a business strategy. Like if Igbo decide to bring all the business in Igbo land now, you yourself will be transporting yourself off and on to buy and go, right? Whether you like it or not, that is just a fact. Now, if Igbo notice that you are bringing, why am I since I'm importing it from abroad, for example, and the ship will land in Lagos, I will transport myself, I will transport the good back to the east, I will spend money. It's better I add more money and place my shop in the west and place another in the east. So that when my goods arrive, I will sell it here and sell them. Business idea. Not that they don't have land to build their market and shop and sell it in Igbo land alone. The land is there. Untouched land, many of them is in the east. Many land is there. Many forests are now being, mapped out for building because of this destruction that is going on in Lagos. I know many locations in the eastern part today that real estate are very at work. They are doing advertisement for people to go there and buy land and buy, shop. They are building plazas and everything. So people should not act as if Igbo people are squeezed, that don't have land to build home. They want to grab your land. How many land do you actually have that you are bragging with? God bless all of us. So, God bless everybody. Even farmland Igbos have. If you don't know it now. The problem that Igbos are not focusing on much on farming is because you cannot abandon what gives you more income to join what you are not sure of. Igbo, like where I come from, we also farm, and other people farm. Some people don't even buy much, all this northern yam and beans and all that. Some people cultivate it in Igbo land. Many people do, even tomato. But they don't produce in quantity like the north. But the one that they are farming is enough for their household. But if you will put it as if everything is being the last time Buhari claimed that Igbos are landlocked. That Igbos are landlocked. Now I will before this, let me see if you can go through comments from this guy, because When when this kind of post is being made, then that is when you know the mindset of an average Yoruba people. Most of them buy this idea. Some of them don't. Intelligence one don't, and those some of them that don't think about other people. They only they believe they know everything. Mhm. Yeah, it's laughable. And the reason why you tag yourself with Mazagan, you want to get traffic. And that traffic, you are going to get it. I guarantee you that one. You are going to get it. You want traffic, but mind you, there's two types of traffic in your page. One is negative and one is positive. When you get negative ones, your page or your platform will be unhealthy. So you are growing on a healthy platform. Now, Charles Innocent said, that's the comment here. He said, you just come back from prison, okay? Instead of you to find work, you want to become relevant on social media with Ndi Igbo. Oh, okay. Adeyinka grandson, I think he replied or he made his own post. He said, Adeyinka grandson was, is it Adeyinka grandson or another person? Okay, Adeyinka grandson was maliciously imprisoned in collusion between the judge, persecutor, and his legal representative because he exposed the British government complicity in the suppression of the Yorubas in Nigeria through English process in Nigeria, who are the Igbos and Fulani. Do you understand? This is the same guy that Igbos and Fulani is his problem. And I keep wondering, does it mean that this guy don't, even if you don't read history, and the annoying part is that he paraded himself as one of the most intelligent Yoruba Oduduwa people, alive today. He paraded himself like that. And those Oduduwa, those Yoruba people that are well educated, very sound academically, very sound in everything, they don't even make noise. And this guy sees himself as one of the most brain in Oduduwa land today, whereas he has nothing to offer. Imagine comparing yourself with Mark Namodekan. Is that not joke? That's a joke. But like I said, you're just trying to have some response, and we are getting it. And maybe I'm the first to make video about you. People have ignored you. You made the first one. I said, okay, let me wait and see. Now you made another one. I have to come up. Now, Dr. Madoka said, please concentrate on your fight for your nations. Why worry about South, and Southeast? This is a genuine Igbo person responding to this guy. After all this nonsense, you can see the comment. Then like I told you, he wants traffic on his page, and Igbo people don't delay on that. If you want to, maybe you want comment, you have been posting something that you just insult an Igbo person on your page. Igbos will join you, will go there and give you what you want. So he's getting it actually. Nnamdi Kanu has been around, and he has been around the globe. No civil country arrest him just to prove his innocency. But criminal Adeyinka was arrested and imprisoned by foreign countries where law, order, and human are observed. Okay, not contraption called Nigeria. That's another point. You are so good and so all those things, and you cannot even, prove yourself innocent in a decent environment that's called Britain, which I don't believe they are, because once you mention something that is not negative, that is negative to them, maybe maybe when you say something that is not favoring British government, they will drop their Igbo gentleness, so they will pick up Nigerian attire, which they gave Nigerian. All this thing that is going on in Nigeria is actually come from Britain. They know how to do dirty business. They can detain you for no, as if they're in third world country. I'm telling you guys the truth. The way they detain Adeyinka grandson may not be, he may not face that kind of detention in US. That's just the fact. Britain is one kind country that they don't give this human right and freedom of speech is not there. Forget about it's there only by you can read it on paper, but in practical, I don't think it's there. They may detain him illegally, and reason why they don't go after Nnamdi Kanu was very, very smart. He did not hit them, you know, uh, the way he always focused on the activities of Nigerian government, and he called British role, and he specified that it's British politicians. But this guy want to be mass, like mass American for Yoruba people, but the brain is not there. There are few Yoruba people that have what it takes. You can't compare this guy with Koiki. That's another thing. If you say Koiki is not lousy like this guy. He don't talk anyhow, but when he talk, he make points. He makes sense. Watch Koiki. Mayegu is another one, but Mayegu is not out to do that kind of agitation. That's just the fact. Mayegu have his own reserve, which is I respect, because not everybody must not be the same. But this kind of person can never ever fight for freedom. What he do is to instigate problem and make himself popular through arrest, and in some case the jail or detained. Then once they release him, he'll become more popular. He will create more. He'll be doing that to acquire wealth, acquire fame, not to give you freedom. You see the difference? That's what he's trying to do. Ogedibe said, now why them they call Nnamdi Kawon, I don't know what he's talking about. You're talking about who? I don't know. The jail you went is not enough for you, Abi. You want to start another fight. That's Doze. Archer said, I don't know who came up with this. Ask the people if they want to be part of Biafra and hear what they will say. It is by vote. The people will decide. It is okay to fight for Yoruba nation. Don't mention Nnamdi Kanu. He is not your mate. That's another person. Obawe said, whoa. I never knew this. This one is never. I don't know what he said. Obaji said, I wish this write-up was your brainchild. I wish this write-up was your brainchild. Okay, brother. Many later realized your point during last year election. That is another Oduduwa person responding to him. Okay, see, this is the comment, and this one said Kawodik of Yoruba is unimaginable. Then it's not Yoruba. Like I said, don't tag every Yoruba as coward. That is wrong. That's all. Fulani herdsmen are busy advancing and conquering Kwara and Oyo, but they're busy with Igbos. That's what amazes me, because it's always good to pick a cheap fight. Pick a cheap fight and you look like a warrior. Just pick a cheap fight. If Igbo actually rise up the way Fulani are going now, decided to accept terrorism, like we have this fashion that can hit and run, like Fulani are doing. This guy will not. He will be reserved immediately. You understand what I'm saying? Even the one that's doing in Lagos, Basboza, that's going on in Lagos, bringing shop down, destroying businesses and laughing about it. If there's Basboza now, everything will not be the same. You see the thought will reshaped immediately. All these things you are seeing today is because the world we are living today, accept what is not good for humanity, which is, force, and it's not good. I'm not preaching for that, but the only thing I'm trying to say is that let's not be cautioned. We all want to live in a decent environment. We don't need this kind of back and forward attacking each other and all that. It doesn't make any sense. Now, there's another post that I would like to go through. This is we are not done with Adeyinka. I think there's another post of Adeyinka that I would like to touch. I'm looking for it. Is it done? Okay, here it is. So if you are listening, if you understand Yoruba language, this one may favor you. To be honest, I don't understand any single word. The only thing, yes, I do. One single word, Igbo. He mentioned Igbo. Now, the write-up that comes with this video that I will play with you now, I will play for you now, is this. This man went on and said, Igbo sought a state of residence, while the Fulani advocate for cattle colony. They are the problem of Yoruba. Tinubu cannot continue to ignore our demand for regional government, which will lead to Oduduwa Republic. If Tinubu decides to give you total independence, to be honest with you, I will come here to sing praise of Oduduwa Nation, and I will clap for Tinubu. In fact, that will be the best thing he will ever do. Divide Nigeria, give Oduduwa their freedom first. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had an emergency call. I have to pick it. So, like I was saying, the video that you're about to watch now is him. What he said about Igbos. But let me read it for you so you understand it. He said the Igbos sought a state of residency, and while the Fulani advocate for a cattle colony, they are the problem of Yoruba. Tinubu cannot continue to ignore our demand for regional government, which will lead to Oduduwa Republic. Now, if you understand Yoruba language, please pay attention so that you may tell us what he said, or you may have it for your own knowledge.
Ẹ tún máa wo nǹkan kan láàrin àwọn Fúlàní àti Ìgbò. Fúlàní máa ń fẹ́ ṣẹ́tù sílẹ̀ onílẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ tí ò ń ṣe tiwọn, wọ́n máa bá àwọn tó nílẹ̀ dù. Torí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ rúgà, àwọn fẹ́ kákí kólónì. Ẹ wo Ìgbò náà. Wọ́n á máa fẹ́ contest election pẹ̀lú Yorùbá ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwa ò dé lọ sílùú wọn lọ contest election. Wọ́n á máa fẹ́ figagbága pẹ̀lú Yorùbá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwa ò lọ sílùú wọn lọ figagbága. Wọ́n láwọn ò fẹ́ state of origin. Àwọn fẹ́ state of residency. Nǹkan kan náà lòun àti cattle colony. Cattle colony sọ pé ibikíbi tí Fúlàní bá kó ẹran ẹ̀ dé, Fúlàní ló níbẹ̀. Ìgbò sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ state of residency, meaning pé ibikíbi tí Ìgbò bá ń gbé ìlú Ìgbò nìyẹn. Àwọn méjèèjì bí nǹkan kan náà ni wọ́n ò fi nǹkan kan yàtọ̀ rárá. Àwọn nìṣòro wa. Ó ti gbà tá.
Okay, that is the end of the video. I don't understand anything he said. I played it for those of you that understand Yoruba language, for you to hear what he said. That's all. That I don't understand anything from what he said. So there's a post. There's a post from from Punch. Punch said that state of origin requirement should be abolished. Okay, Bakassi. Okay, Bakassi said that he wants state of origin in Nigeria to be abolished. Do I support that? The answer is no. He's talking for himself. I don't think it makes sense, and that is what you get from those of Igbo people. Those on they're born out, outside Igbo land. Some of them always like to like to drag others to nonsense. State of origin requirement should be abolished. Okay, Bakassi. Why would we abolish that? We are talking about the problem that we are now, and you are trying to create another problem. This comment sounds like the comment from Zeke in the past. You want to bring everybody to become what they are not. It's not working. And you are talking about bringing more. Okay, somebody attached Lagospedia. I think Lagospedia. That is trying to Lagos platform or something like that. He said the desire to gain control of Lagos is not a recent development. Their generations before them have attempted to do so, but their efforts ended in failure. Now they too are making attempts. But the pattern suggests that they will meet the same fate as their ancestors, failing to achieve their goal with laugh. And guess what he's trying to say? That Igbos are eager to take Lagos. Igbos are eager to dominate Lagos. Igbos are eager to grab Lagos. Now, I have not come across anybody, any Yoruba man that says or cried out that Igbos forcefully take his land in any way in Yoruba land. There is no land that Igbo man have, forcefully collect that land from the owner and start building or living there. No, no, nothing. So the problem of Igbos in Lagos State is that you need money, you want money, you want to sell your land to have the money, and you place that land, for sale. The problem of Igbos is having money to meet you and ask you how much is this your land, and you say that he's also a man, and he give you that money. You give him documents. I'm just telling you so that you understand the kind of brain and the mentality of people that you live in the same country with. As you are shouting about Fulani, 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 there are some people from Southwest that need to also check themselves. Some of them, not all. Especially those of them that say they are Lagosian. You have a land. Willingly, you want to sell that land. Somebody say, okay, how much is the land? Pay you accordingly. You sign documents. The person collected that land, build something he wants of his choice. You turn back, start crying that this person is want to take Lagos. He's grabbing Lagos. Who asked you to sell your land in the first place? Why don't you people focus on people selling their land in Lagos? And first of all, let me say this. People like Adeyinka, grandson, and this one that on this platform that I just read his post, they are making this thing look like Lagos is being built by origin of Lagosians, that they build Lagos by themselves, for themselves, and for their children. Lagos is just like every other place in Nigeria, just like every other place, to be honest with you. Before they make Lagos capital city of Nigeria, making Lagos capital city of Nigeria is actually giving Lagos a title, a special preference for development. Which government, federal government, have developed Lagos to the level that it is now? All this Tinubu build Lagos is just trying to take glory from the real thing that made Lagos what it is. And you cannot keep this lie to achieve anything. It is very, very obvious. Tomorrow, the northern people will start crying about Abuja. That Abuja, you want to take Abuja. They want to take Abuja. Abuja was built by Alhaji Mankasha, Alhaji Yusuf, Alhaji Muhammad. They'll start tagging their own, just like what Yorubas are doing today. You don't do that and expect people to keep quiet. Lagos, you want to take Lagos. You people made Lagos what it is. And not what I mean by you people, I'm talking about government, not Yoruba, not Igbo. It's from federal government. They make Lagos capital. That's number one. The roadmap of Lagos is the way it is today because Lagos was federal territory. And the allocation that goes to Lagos was special, just like the one going to Abuja is special today. The standard of the road, the environment, the workers, embassies were in Lagos. Embassies was there. Then all these things that people are, trying to make it like a clamoring as if we need to have Lagos back. Now, if actually that one single man, a politician or governor from Oduduwa land, from Yoruba land, actually build Lagos and make Lagos what it is, why not the same person go to Oyo and build Oyo, go to Ogun, build Ogun, go to Abeokuta, build Abeokuta, the same standard with Lagos? People should not lie to you yourself. If tomorrow Nigerian government say, okay, we are moving capital city to Port Harcourt. Okay, we are moving it to Anambra. Anambra will be like Lagos because they have water also. Seaport will be open immediately. because that is federal. They will do everything to make sure that it becomes more vibrant. The reason why Igbo people are pushing buying land and building in Lagos State is not because Lagos soil is full of gold or silver. No, it is because of seaport. It's not about it that is federal territory, to be honest with you. If it's about because federal capital and all that, minus seaport that the Igbo people are using for their business, that is their livelihoods. Minus seaport, see, go and check the number of people that are Igbo people buying estate houses in Abuja to compare the one buying in Lagos. They are buying more in Abuja than Lagos. If you divide estates, okay, if you divide estates in Lagos today into three, two is being controlled by Igbo. If you divide it into three, two is in the hands of Igbo people, whether you like it or not. So I'm talking about people that even that land, estate developers. Many of them are Igbos. I'm not saying that the only Igbos. No, many of them are Igbos developing estate in Abuja, and Igbo people are investing. I know many people calling me and some of my friends to invest in Abuja, even at this point in time. But why would I do that? It doesn't, because after seeing what is happening to other people, you want to invest money in that kind of environment. Any Igbo man that wants to invest money wherever you want to invest it is up to you. The issue is to make it clear to you. We have to make it abundantly clear to you that what you're investing on is going to will come after you. After wasting money in Lagos State, and they're not turning against you that you are, but your Lagos State is gone. Lagos State is not. Why do you say it's a no man's land? If they call it federal capital, sometimes looks like a no man's land. If you don't know, I'm not saying Lagos it does not belong to Yoruba people, no. But a federal territory environment is a no man's land because in the hand of capital. The origin of this land, they push them back. They send them to where they just live there and the government will take over everything. That is why today people are not people in Ondo states, Igbos in Ondo state are not experiencing what they're experiencing in Lagos, because Lagos is where the whole thing concentrates. Like then, if you ask Adeyinka what mention one heaven on earth, he will tell you Lagos state. All these things he's Lagos. Is Lagos. If Lagos were not to be capital city at all this fight and all this, but despite they have support and all that. And who initiated the idea of having one seaport in Nigeria? Is Yoruba man. Go and do your research. He's a Yoruba man. So people should stop all this. We also know we have our own side of the story. All right. There are many Yoruba people that knows these things for a fact. Igbos are not your problem. Igbos are not your problem. I'm not saying that every Igbo man is a saint. No. Like Oke Bakasi talking rubbish. He's talking because he's one of the problem of Nigerian as well. He is. He's not a politician, but he's one of those actors or comedians or entertainers. Many of them are one major problem of ordinary Nigerians. Common masses. Many of them are one major problem because they are the one that governors and senators use to make you feel that everything is right. Every now and then they'll come to studio and start talking what they don't know, trying to defend undefendable. That's what they do. They use them as well. So what do you expect? Now let's go straight to the comment. Abiondu said the simple question is, why is it only the Biafran that are asking for state of origin in state of origin to be abolished? It says a lot of their evil intention. You see your Sharon brain. He's not tagging Oke Bakasi Biafra. Does Oke Bakasi believe in Biafra? He's a one Nigerian. He loves Nigeria more than you, I build. He loves Nigeria more than you. Oke Bakasi don't believe in. If you talk about Biafra where he is, he don't mind to give you poison. Chukwe Buka Gabode, I don't know what that is. Tell me Igbo phobia is not real. Ataya Olufemi said observation is when two people from Edo SARS proposed that state of origin should be scrapped, yet somehow uh, your masses managed to make it about Igbo. Your Nazis, okay, Nazis managed to make it, okay, not Nazis. Your Nazis make it. The Igbo of a thing is intentional. They are doing it because that is just the hate. It is in them. It's not anything. Okay, he attacked this one. Nigeria need to move away from the concept of state of origin and move to state of residency. Tayo said. Okay, we should have a public debate on this. Mark Essen said, I rather think that people should be allowed to change their origin and adopt a native name from the place they adopt, well, and drop all other names. You are insane. You are insane. Okay, this is what this guy is talking about. One from Edo, one from Igbo, and the one of Igbo is saying contrary things from what this guy claims that Igbo don't want. Ashuko say, why do they gaslight Igbos on X a lot? And who is regulating this, especially Yoruba names X account? The reason is because P2P. Yes, if let us be frank here. Like I said, I'm not saying it to please anybody. No, let me read the comment. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to answer you. Chi says, greeting to everyone. Okay, Don Clean, Big Bros, GCK. Thank you so much. Armstrong said it before. That was why Idot Buhari called us the dot in a circle, in a dot in a nation. It's a dot in a circle. That's what he said. That Igbo's in a circle, that Igbo's just a dot. After designing nonsensical map, they design. You go and watch Nigerian map and trying to see the place the Igbos reside. They made it very, very tiny and small to tell you that your landmark is very small, which is a big lie. I don't believe in that nonsense map, to be honest with you. I know where I come from. I can do my own research. It is not what you see in that map. That map is a joke. They carved other land. One of the reasons why they carve other people to other states and bring other people together is to make sure they reduce you in numbers and your map. You know that. And Adeyinka is the recent Fonja, trying to abandon what he should focus on and focus on what he should abandon. People need to use their brain sometimes. Now back to what this I don't know if you're a man or woman. You said, why do they gaslight Igbos on X a lot, and who is regulating those, especially Yoruba named accounts? The reason is because from time immemorial, from beginning, from onset, without even that identity for Biafra or Duduwa, anything, Igbos and Yorubas have been having this kind of banter from day one. And today, in today's world, Fulani and Hausa people love Igbos more than Yoruba love Igbos. You understand what I'm saying? Yoruba people don't love Igbos. Igbos don't love Yoruba the same. But the hatred on Igbo people is top notch. What I'm saying, when I say Yoruba, I'm talking about Yoruba politicians. I'm not talking about average Yoruba person. No, I'm talking about those politicians, because 9% of those people that own their accounts they are benefiting from the system. They are people that enjoy it from the system. Those Yorubas that are independent, that struggle like all of us do, they know that both of us have the same problem. That is why you see many Oduduwa people supporting Biafra. Reason because they understand that we have a common problem, and most of them that you see today attacking Igbo, 90, if not 80% of them, 80 or 90% of them are Yoruba Muslim. Forget about Femi Faneka-Yode is just like Femi Faneka-Yode is just like a week, all right? Where food comes, that is where I am. Who is cooking rice now is my best friend. Once you eat your rice and wash your pot, man, I don't know you. Who is now trying to cook another food? You are my best friend. I have your back. That is what they do. So the hate is there. The account, I don't check the account. I don't care about the account. What I do is, when I see some of them, like if I check your picture and I feel that you should know better than I comment on you, I will put a comment, or I will come here and do program like this. Then I did not comment anything. I'm just here to respond to him, because if you allow these people, they will keep on making the same nonsense comments and trying to bring you down, hoping that that bringing you down will elevate them to heaven knows what they want. You said again, uh, they also believe that Oduduwa nation will come through Biafran. You know, Adeyinka grandson, if Biafran goes today, he is not angry that Biafra is going only. But what hurts him so much is that why is it that he gives you people joining Biafra is a problem. Uh, you know, all these nations around Southeast that they're not calling South, all these Southeast brothers that are not Igbo speaking nations, to join Biafra is a problem to many of them. Not only Yoruba people, also the Fulanis. Most of them don't like it. They don't like it. And that's why, do you know that in 2015, Buhari offered Mazinana Modikan, I will give you this your Biafra, but you have to go with 5 states. Then Mazinana said, okay, I will accept it on one condition, that all the Igbo-speaking nations that you carved to Kogi, you carved to Benue, you carved to Delta, you carved to Benin, all of them will be carved out from those areas. Then I will not consider. They refused. Buhari refused. And Mazangano said again, then you have to place referendum on other nations. You understand? And ask them if they will join you or join us. He said, no, just go with 5 states. The current 5 states, and I will give it to you. Namorokano said no. Some Igbos will say, well, why will you say no? We should, somebody like Ono Igbo was very, very, he even hates, like what they are doing. Some of these Oduduwa people don't understand that. Many Igbos, which I for one have said it in the past. I'm not lying. I have said it in the past that it is better that we focus on Igbo speaking people only. Even if it's that 5 states, let's go with that 5 states. When I say that, I don't know what I know now. Do you understand me? I don't know what I know now. If we go with that 5 states, it is still better than to be in Nigeria. It is still better than to be in Nigeria. Then Mazakano said no, that he wants to have everything the way it should be. We are not leaving our brothers aside. Why are they even afraid of referendum? That's another question. Why do you think they are afraid of conducting a referendum? The reason why the Buhari then mentioned dot in a circle is because he wants to use that to tell you, to convince some of you that always check the map and see the size of the map. Oh, this point is our. You can't check the map. Check Anambra, check Enugu, check Ambra, check Ebonyi, check. You will see just like a, even where they want to build a 3-bedroom flat. Just one small, tiny, checkering something like that on that map. Then go and check Sokoto. Only Sokoto map cover the entire southeast. In that map, go and check Sokoto. Only Sokoto, size of Sokoto is more bigger than the entire southeast in Nigerian map. Go and check it. They're telling you. Let me see if I can bring some of this in up, because it is always good that we make sense. You understand? You need to start making sense on all those things. When they want to bring you down, it is your duty to tell them, no, I know where I stand. Otherwise, they will sell you. In fact, you'll be the one clapping for them for selling you without knowing. Let me just hold on a moment. Let me see if I can get it up. Yes, we are about to close. We are about to round this up because we have spent this is 1 hour 5 minutes 20 something seconds. I'm trying to see if I can bring that that map up, but I think it's giving me headache. The map is very. It's not. It's not. It's not. I want to separate it from the page. Okay. Now you can see Nigerian map. Now this is look at you see here. This is Asaba. You see small place. You see Onitsha, Oka, Onitsha. You see Enugu. You see Nsukka. Just only from here. This is my marks. From here now. From here. This is Oyo, which is out from it. It is out from it. But see just here. Where is Imo? Where did they put Imo? I'm looking for Imo. Omahia. Okay. This is Warri. Port Harcourt is down. Port Harcourt is down here. This is Abakaliki. Okay. I'm looking for Imo State. Maybe they have not created Imo when they draw this one. I think Imo is not here yet. Imo is not here yet. Let me look for another one. Okay. Now let's see this one. Just to tell you. Now this is Sokoto. You can see Sokoto. You can see Zamfara. Okay. You can see them. Now look at this tiny thing here. This is Imo. You can see this tiny thing is Imo. You see this tiny one, Enugu. You see this one, Ebonyi. You see Abra. Abra is just like a line. You see it here, they call Abra. You see where again? Where's Anambra here? Where did they put Anambra? Where did they put Anambra? Let me see if I can locate it here. Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, Abra. And this one is Akwa Ibom. This one is Rivers, Bayelsa, Delta, Edo. Okay. See, this is Anambra. You see this line here? This thing, they call Anambra. Now, from here, come this way. From here, from Enugu here, come down, come this one. Okay, this is Abia. From here, okay, from Ebonyi here, move like this, come this way, come this way. Like here, you see my mouse? You see how my mouse is moving? From here is southeast. This is what they call Igbos. This one. Okay. Now, see Niger State. See Niger State is like this, only a state. So which means Niger State landmark is more bigger than the entire southeast. In fact, Niger State is times 3 is what made up of southeast, Enugu, Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, Anambra, in their own map. You understand? So this is just to tell you the level of crime that these people are committing with us. Now, see Zamfara. You see Kaduna. You see how they stretched it, that it is very, very wide and vast. In actual sense, are you trying to tell me that Niger State as a state is bigger than Enugu, Ebonyi, Abia, Anambra, Imo combined together? You just tell me, is that what you're telling? Is it true? Why I'm bringing this to for you to understand why they have been working on you when you are sleeping. They are working on you to make sure that you cannot rise by any means necessary. Go on your own, go and search, because the map, there are two, they have many shape of the maps, but I'm using the one that is well known Nigerian map. Go and check it. That damn part where you have rivers, delta, they started making it little by little, little by little, little. If they were to carve other states like this, yeah, come to this, what the size they give here, even they say Cross River is bigger than Enugu, Ebonyi, Abia combined together in the map. Do you understand? So this crime is something that everybody needs to understand. When people are talking about the crime, the marginalization, in fact, Igbos are not marginalized. What is another word of that is more superior than marginalization? That's what they are committing on Igbo people. Not marginalization is is understatement. It's very weak. But I'm talking about the real atrocities that these people are committing is beyond human comprehension. Just go and see the map yourself, then you understand. And okay, having all this landmark, that's another thing. Let me make this for you. Let me tell you this. Let's assume that what they said here is true. Okay, let's assume that what they're telling you here is true. That you can see here. I'm just trying to force the camera so you can see it. That this is Enugu, this is Ebonyi, this is Abia. As you can see, this is Abia. Where's my cursor? Okay, this is Abia. All right, and this is Akwa Ibom. This is Abia here. Abia is here. Okay, now this is you can see Edo. Okay, now Edo State is bigger. In their own words, Edo State is bigger than Enugu, Ebonyi, and Anambra combined together. Edo State. You can see it in the size of the map. You can. I'm not the one making it. You can see it yourself. Now, move to the north. Move to the north. You can see here Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Niger, Kaduna. So when foreigners see this, they will say, well, why are you people talking about freedom? You are very small. You are very small. You can see even people that are bigger than in numbers, the landmark, they don't talk. Why are you the one disturbing? That's why I said they have started working on you when you are sleeping. Now, this landmark they say they have here, they have all this landmark you can see in the map. Then they come down here forcing you to give them land for Ruga. You understand what I'm saying? After telling you they have all this landmark, they have everything, the same climate, they have the same climate, right? All these are tropical region. They have the same climate. Now they come down here forcing you to give out your land for them to rear a cow, called it Ruga. I hope you are feeling it now. So when people said we don't give out land, there's many reasons to justify it. You say you have so many land here that you can build how many ranches you want to build, and the land is still only in Zamfara, in Niger, in Kaduna, in Kano, in Bauchi, in Jigawa, in Katsina, in Sokoto, in Kebbi, all this, you can see Kwara, all these places that you claim that you own. You see Yobe, you see Boronu, all these places you can build your ranches there. But why are they coming down to this minor thing they draw here, pushing you and forcing you to give out land for Ruga? Think about it. Okay, we are going end the program now. We're going to end the program now. Thank you all. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for your comments. I see you. So we will be live again tomorrow. Brother Africa forever. Where are you watching from? And I don't know. Your name doesn't sound Africa. Okay, so we are going to end it now. Thank you all for your time, for being with me this late hour. Oh, Egypt. Oh, nice to have you. Nice to have you. We are all Africans, yes. We are all Africans. So, guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful night. Sleep well. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Thank you, guys.